It's really nice and sunny weather right now. Wait, I need to make sure to not block the microphones because I'm vlogging with my hero. Couldn't be bothered to get the other camera. I vlog outside and let you know how it's going with us. And yay! Today I'm not wearing a Minotaur, at least not in this game because we had to go dark. And the last game, we had 2 games already. The first one we won, but didn't play too good. I mean, it was the game after waking up and like sleeping a night on the floor. The floor is actually worse than my bed. Didn't think that was possible, but there are actually sleeping possibilities which are worse than my bed in Bristol. Yeah, so my back is not in best condition right now, but it was okay. And the second game we played really well. Like, it was the game for third in the pool, so we gave everything.
3, 2, 1, ready go!
We were really good, but we were always 1 point behind, and then caught up, and then 1 point behind again. And then when it was even with like 4-all or so, in the last minute we scored a point. No, actually we did not score a point, but Sam caught the disc inside, like he fell out, or he caught it way out, but had his foot, as I saw it and I was near, had the foot still in, and the girl defending him called out because she was outside. Yes, I'm bitching around now, but I think kind of she deserved it. And she argued, well, I was out, so he must have been out. And funny thing, everyone from her team ran on the line, even the people standing close to her. Then we still, so they wanted to play the next point, but then we had a discussion and she stayed with her opinion to call it out, although I think almost all of her team members were like either didn't see or it was in, but she was really stubborn about it. And that brings me to a point that I actually forgot to make yesterday, which is really important about Ultimate. There are no referees in this sport. So basically the players have to handle the game themselves. So if they think it's a foul, they call a foul. If they think it's out, they call out. And if the other player doesn't agree, he can contest. And then the disc goes back to where it was before and it's played again. In more competitive ways, especially in America, they have the so-called observers who can be asked if there is a discussion. But here we don't have observers, so we have to handle it ourselves. And we would have had a replay, but then the time was out. Too bad for us. If we would have won that game, we would play for top 5. And could have gotten a spot on nationals. But now that we lost the game and the point differences work for them, they play for top 5 and we just play the lower something and can't cross over again. I mean, for me it's okay because now we have the easier games, and easy games are more fun to play because I can throw whatever I want, and also I always throw whatever I want, but also I don't get like down if my teammates don't play as good as they could, like not running the cuts through and not making offers for me. So it's more fun to play the lower pool, although you would learn more in the upper pool. So whatever, it would be fun. I mean, I'm not saying I didn't want to be up, because I wanted to, but I'm trying to see it positive right now that we're not up. I'm seeing it positive and I say, well, therefore it's gonna be more fun, right? So I will talk to you later today where I'll tell you the results. Wow, that was like such an exhausting weekend. both physically and emotionally, because I mean, wow. Okay, let me tell you the full story. So, after the pool games, we had a really strong game, and we won with a 1-point lead. So, like, both teams were playing really good, and because we have won, we played against Plymouth 2 again. That was the team with the out catch, and well, you don't lose twice against the same team in one tournament, and we didn't. It was a tight game again, but in the end we won, also with a 1-point lead. I think it was even a universe point, or as they call it. How do they call it? After this game, we played another team we have played against before, Exeter 2. We again won with a 1-point lead, and with this we qualified for the game for 5th place, and 5th place actually goes to Nationals, Second League Nationals. So we were really thrilled for the final game. We had a lot of games today actually, and we gave everything, and it was such a close game. And again, in the universe point, we gave it away. But we had the chance, like, I don't think the other team was better. I really don't. But, you know, sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. And so, sadly we cannot go to Nationals, which would have been great. But, well, it happens. I mean, the last point, I was defending the guy who scored, and basically he jumped in and then landed on his back. So his feet landed in and he landed on his back, and I was like looking down at him because he kind of jumped into me because I wanted to defend. And I was looking down and he was like, I'm in. And well, I could have started a conversation about dangerous play because he did jump into me, and like, I could have argued, you know, but that's bad spirit. And for me, it was okay how he played it, and so I didn't call it. And that's something I am kind of proud of myself. If I think it was okay, I won't call it, even if it's a really high competitive game, and if like there's a prize, which in that case is Nationals. But I thought, yeah, it's okay, and he was definitely in, so I let him have the point, and so we lost. No Nationals for us, but well, I have to again see the positive things. I don't have to spend a lot of money on the Nationals tournament, because after all we would have to go someplace in the UK. And also one more free weekend for studying! Yes! Awesome! Haha! Well. But in the end I should focus on the more important things, like not getting injured, because I almost managed to do that. And you know, just having fun. And it was fun. It was a great weekend. Almost all the games were really cool because they were tight. Like, each team could have won every time. And then it's fun, you know? Because if you're clearly in the lead or if you're clearly losing, then it's just not as much fun. But if every point counts, then it's just so much better. And yeah, I really enjoyed the weekend. And can't wait for the next tournament. We were such a good team. Second team, I love you. And I love you too, the rest of the world, and you should make it back up. And then I'll talk to you tomorrow. See you then.